Xhaka to Roma getting done. Kamawinga and Madison. My God, this transfer window is definitely taking the turn for a very exciting turn. Now, you know what? I've seen a lot of comments about some Arsenal fans who think that, oh my, I've received some comments in many of my videos that Arsenal will not sign some players. Stop saying done deals. Arsenal is not going to sign anyone. See, I know it's really tough. Life is very tough, especially with the whole Euros thing. Nobody's actually giving a damn about the transfer news, which is seen in the views of literally every YouTuber who's actually covering transfer news. But I understand why you're sad, because you don't have any hopes from this club. You shouldn't, definitely. But when they do get the right things done, I'll burn the shit out of you. I'll pick up every fucking comment. I'll make a fucking video. I'm gonna roast the shit out of you. Okay? You know why? See, it's good to stay positive, because you know what? Even if Arsenal don't sign anyone, I'll still find 2 to 3 comments in any of my videos. They'll tell me, those comments, that yes, new season begins. Let's charge for the title. That's what they believe. That's the belief is all about. So, if you still believe that Kroenke is a cancer, well, he is. But I'm pretty much sure he's like that husband who's actually caught cheating, and I think he's gonna buy everything for his housewife, which is us, the fans. So let's make the most of it, yeah? Let's do the protests. I think it does not even matter, the protest, but let's wait and watch. That's all you can do. For first, according to Di Marzio, Roma's Granit Xhaka and Rui Patricio negotiations are towards the finish line. So Rui Patricio might leave Wolves to join Roma, and of course Granit Xhaka also as well. So Di Marzio, live on Sky Sports Italy, said on the Calciomercato Le Original show, he said, Xhaka, and that might be pronounced differently, and don't think I'm an Indian, that's why you'll tell me that that's not the right way. I'm telling you, it's not right what I'm pronouncing. That's the best I'm going to give, and trust me, I don't have any time to, Google how it is pronounced. So he said, Xhaka and Patricio operations are almost at the finish line. We are almost there. So he's confirming that Xhaka to Roma is a done deal. Moving on, so all the hopes of Arsenal getting Rodrigo De Paul is going to wane, because Atletico Madrid have confirmed Gianluigi Longari and literally Alfredo Pedola. Everyone who's actually confirming a lot of news. They say that Rodrigo De Paul to Atletico Madrid is almost done deal for 35 million. 5-year contract already agreed for the Udinese midfielder. So it's pretty much clear. Alfredo Pedola, TV dello Sport or Sport Italia have confirmed that it's a done deal. Rodrigo De Paul is an Atletico Madrid player, and soon you're going to get the official update. So, ladies and gentlemen, the 2021-2022 season fixtures of the Premier League has been announced. We are facing Brentford away from home. The first game on 14th of August happens to be away Brentford, and next is Chelsea home, followed by Manchester City away, followed by Burnley away, Norwich at home, and then the North London derby on the 25th of September to be at home. Crazy stuff, isn't it? Lovely crazy stuff as Arsenal get to know their upcoming fixtures, and it is a pure delight. So in late November, Arsenal will face Liverpool and Manchester United in quick succession. So it's a big thing. It's a big thing. On New Year's Day, Arsenal face Manchester City as well. So it's going to be tough fixtures, but more importantly, the question is, how well have Arsenal would have changed, or how well will Arsenal move on? How will they perform? That's the big question. Moving on, so here's what the future beholds for the two. According to L'Equipe, the two youngsters, Marseille want both on loan, Matteo Guendouzi and William Saliba, but Arsenal are looking to... Don't react. Listen. L'Equipe say Marseille want Matteo Guendouzi and William Saliba both out on loan from Arsenal. But L'Equipe say, but Arsenal would rather sell both permanently. I highly deny this news. L'Equipe, not one of the 100% news sources that I would believe everything what they say. Matteo Guendouzi, yes, the permanent sale, but according to the reports prior to this, William Saliba is going to stay at Arsenal and prove his worth, which is what I'm going to believe. For now, I'm not going to react to this shit news from L'Equipe about William Saliba. And I think, contrary to the other news outlets that have said about Matteo Guendouzi's deal being finalized away from Arsenal, I think I'm going to still stick to that. Yeah, so don't believe everything that you say. And according to Di Marzio, reported Arsenal transfer target Gianluca he's actually mentioned it that Manuel Locatelli is Juventus' top choice to strengthen their midfield. Talks will begin soon between Juve and Sassuolo. Same old story. Buy off the talented players from Italian clubs itself and weaken the league. That's what Juventus are trying to do, and that's what they would be trying to do as well. So Massimiliano Allegri would want to bring him to the next season. If Arsenal want, it's tough to take them out, man. It's tough to take Juventus out of the equation, but let's see. That's not the cause of concern. So Bukayo Saka is actually having a fun meal with Ben Chilwell and his best friend, the Aston Villa maestro, or the Aston Villa player, Jack Grealish. Yes, the Jack is really back. So there's something wrong with Ben Chilwell. He gives this reaction. Probably there was an image taken out. He didn't realize that. Jack Grealish did realize, and that's what Bukayo Saka was having. So, yep, they're really having a blast. You could say that. Moving on, so let's bring our attention to James Madison. Well, according to Chris Wheatley, he says that Mikel Arteta is a huge fan of James Madison and he's a target for Arsenal, but the transfer fee will be an issue. Chelsea are also interested in Madison should Hakim Ziyech leave the club. Why would Ziyech leave the club in the first place? But anyways, Sports PTO Pete O'Rourke says Arteta has told friends he's plotting a big push to sign Madison, who is a big admirer of, and he believes he has the class and pedigree to play for a Champions League caliber club, as well as develop into regular for England. Well, actually, Peter O'Rourke actually writes for Football Insider, so you got to believe that. So yes, Mikel Arteta has made him the priority, but where did the news actually come from? Well, it was the one, the only Sheikh Bell FC, ladies and gentlemen. AFC Bell came up first with the news. Of course he does. He says that it was revealed to the Arsenal Bell that one of the players that Arsenal has been in contact with in recent months is James Madison. Informed sources confirmed that the player is on the club's list of goals, and it cannot be concluded that there is no future move by the club at some point in this window. The club's interest in James Madison is indisputable. After confirmations we have received from respected and trusted sources, it is possible that news will appear in the English local media in the coming days. It just happened the minute AFC Bell came up with this news. The very next minute, Chris Wheatley and everyone said, so denying the club's interest or denying the fact that it is on the club's list of goals, but we do not and will not pay attention to it with all due respect. He also says that, as we mentioned earlier on January 26th, there are no guarantees that deals of this kind will take place due to the absence of penal provisions. We cannot be absolutely certain that this deal will happen and do not have the answers to the most important questions in this file yet, but we know that James Madison is the center of attention for Arsenal. That's what we need to know, and that is what we actually wanted to know. So crazy stuff, ladies and gentlemen. But also there's a big update about James Madison. But first, let's tell you more about James Madison. What exactly was going in mind. I think where it is. Okay, we'll decide it when we get to it. So yes. So AFC Bell also came up with one more confirmation that it's all about Hector Bellerin. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like Hector Bellerin is leaving. Yes, Hector Bellerin. According to AFC Bell, Hector Bellerin's agent arrived shortly before the training headquarters of the Spanish club Villarreal to meet with the officials there to talk about some issues related to the transfer market. This visit comes within the framework of an expanded tour by the agent in Spain to the headquarters of several clubs that have registered interest in the Spaniard. So, he's going to Spain. It's clear. It is really clear. Moving on, so let's talk about Eduardo Kamawinga. Well, according to Don Draper, he says that according to 10 Sport, Eduardo Kamawinga will not renew his contract with Rennes. If Kamawinga does not renew before 28th of June, Stade Rennais will put him on transfer list and listen to offer for its starlet. PSG and Arsenal are closely monitoring the situation. He wants to go to PSG, so I'm pretty much expecting him to go to PSG for that matter. I think so. Let's see. So, moving on. So, Arsenal face Brentford for the first time. And look at the gap of Arsenal and the longest gap between its opponents. Arsenal's opening game against Brentford, well, the last time that they played was 74 years ago. 74 years and 80 days ago is when Brentford played. That was 1947, 26th of May. That's when they played. Oh my God, that definitely is the last game of the season, if I can, yeah, if I can recall that. So crazy stuff, crazy stuff. So before going to Emmanuel Petit destroying the Cronkies, here's the update. Here's the thing. Where is it? Damn it. No. Okay, here we go. Dean Jones says that Arsenal, from what I'm being told, want to sign at least 4, hopefully 5 players, and they're not players that just come into the squad. They are players that are competing for the first 11. I think they'll have a bigger budget than most expect them to. So crazy stuff, crazy stuff. Well, let's talk about Emmanuel Petit's verdict on the Cronkies. Now, he's not going to be, he's destroying them, and I love to see that. So he says that I don't recognize this club anymore. They're at the end of the street. Please stop making mistakes in the transfer market. The profile of some of our current players is all wrong. Please stop. This is my only request. I agree. I 100% agree and follow it completely. So with this, I'd like to end this episode. If you guys want Madison to come to Arsenal, let me know in the comments. Is Madison going to be the right kind of player for Arsenal? Let me know in the comments. I will see you in the next one. Until then, cheers.